This is Andrew Emery, and he does golf instruction on YouTube. He was born in the UK, played professionally, and now teaches. He works at the links at Stono Ferry, which is 18 miles from Charleston, South Carolina. Here's his YouTube channel, and he has almost 50,000 subscribers, 227 videos. You can go to andrewemerygolf.com. That's his website for more information. And in addition to the website and YouTube, he also is on Instagram and Facebook. So Andrew Emery recommends keeping the back to the target and de-elevating the arms in the downswing, kind of dropping them. He does not recommend early rotation of the body in an attempt to open up the hips and shoulders in the downswing. Here's Justin Rose.
I have a drill that I do often on the range, and you'll often see me before I hit a ball in a tournament. I'm often sort of rehearsing a feel that I want to make. Now that feel looks like I'm putting the club way behind me, and the reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to create the sensation and the feel in my body that I need to hit the golf shot. So if I was to, I don't want the club to be here in delivery, that's way too far behind me. But as soon as I bring rotation to the target into play, this feel turns into that impact delivery. So if I was to rehearse this, i.e. getting the club in front of me, but then I put in momentum with my turn, now that club is thrown out. It's a little bit like the water skier. Like if the boat is turning, the water skier gets thrown out. So I'm the boat and the club is the water skier. So essentially, as you're turning to the left, centripetal force tends to throw the club out. So I'm trying to put the club in a position where I can now turn, and then that club gets a free ride into impact. So even though it looks like a technical thought, I'm not really really looking at the exact positions. I'm just trying to create a feel, and a lot of that feel is making sure I'm staying on my right leg, into my right hip. One of my faults is I'll get into my left side too early, and then the club's too much in front of me. So by staying here, letting my left arm drop as I stay closed, and by closed I mean my back stays to the target. I'll never actually be in this position, but the sensation is there, and as soon as I put some speed and turn, everything's going to be in a nice delivery position to hit a proper shot. So feel and real are two completely different things. So here's my feel.
So early rotation with the right shoulder moving out toward the ball causes the club to come down too steep with an out to in path. An out to in path with a wide open club face can cause a big slice. Andrew does not want you to spin and pin. Spinning means you open up your body too early. Pinning means you pin your arms to the body and do not lower the arms early in the downswing. Spinning and pinning forces the golfer to cast with early ulnar deviation of the wrists. This is a weak position when you are trying to hit the golf ball. To lower your arms from the top, the right elbow lowers while keeping the back to the target. The right elbow is at 90 degrees at the top and begins to straighten as the arms move down. The wrists do not cast from the top. Look at the angle between the left arm and the club shaft in this photo. The right wrist is still bent back and extended. Here's Eric Cagorno describing that early downswing motion.
The arm's some amount bent at the top, let's call it 90 degrees. Part one, the arm is going to straighten. So how the arm goes up on the way back is primarily because it folds. How it goes down is because it straightens. That's part one, straightening of the arm. Part two is it's going to lower. So think about the bicep and elbow going down towards the ground slightly. So it's going to straighten.
So the club face should be parallel to the spine when the club is parallel to the ground in the downswing. The left wrist is flat at this time. You should avoid extension of the left wrist here, which would open the club face too much. Here's a correct downswing with the hips and shoulders closed and the back facing the target. The back will stay facing this target longer as the arms drop. There is a 90-degree angle between the left arm and the club shaft. This will help the golfer to use angular momentum as the club is moved through impact using ulnar deviation of the wrists and some counterclockwise rotation of the forearms. Notice that the chest and head are still facing where the ball was located on the ground. The left leg is posting up and straightening, allowing a braking force so that the club head can speed up as the handle slows down. Here's a drill using the impact bag, which shows there is only slight shaft lean at impact. The head and chest are facing down, and the feeling should be that the chest and hips have not opened up too early. At impact, there is minimum shaft lean. The chest is pointing toward the ball and is not excessively open. The feeling is that he is not spinning open at impact. In reality, the hips and chest might be a little open at impact, but the feeling is staying closed longer in the swing. Do not try to pull the club through with excessive shaft lean and excessive opening of the body. There's way too much shaft lean here and way too much opening of the body. Here's a release with the club face more open, facing the sky. This release is often seen with stronger left-hand grips and is called a throw release, almost like an underhand throw of a softball. Here is a release with the club face in a more neutral position, pointing up. Andrew describes the post-impact position as an expansion, with the arms straightening. He does not like the feeling of a contraction, with the arms pulling back toward the body. The spin and pin move often leads to an incorrect follow-through, with the elbows bent and the club handle too close to the body. And that is an incorrect position. Here's a release with the club face more closed. This release is often seen with weaker left-hand grips and is called a roll release, with the forearms rolling over in a counterclockwise direction. Now, if you have incredible athletic talent like Joaquin Niemann, you might be able to swing with the hips and chest very open at impact. However, I think that many amateurs would benefit from the swing instruction given by Andrew Emery. Andrew wants you to lower your arms and keep your back to the target longer in the downswing. So check out the videos at the Andrew Emery YouTube channel, or for in-person lessons, online lessons, and clinics, go to andrewemerygolf.com. That's his facility in South Carolina. This is Stephen Vig in San Antonio, and thanks for watching.